What do you pray for? Maybe I should ask this way. Do you pray? Maybe you prayed for something in the past and it didn't happen. Maybe you think you're so far away from God that He doesn't want to hear from you. Maybe you think that when you pray, God sees your name pop on His mobile device and He clicks decline. When I ask people if they pray, I get a myriad of answers. Some people say they pray every day and that they're connected to God. Others say seldom, if ever, do they pray. The reasons for not praying are almost as numerous as the number of people who answer the question. Hey, as we get into this, would you hit subscribe? We have some great videos coming up and I don't want you to miss any of them. So there's two reasons why I pray. The first comes from a story in the book of Daniel in the Bible about these three teenage guys. They were living in this foreign land away from their home. They were expected to follow the laws and customs of where they were in that land. These were three really good guys. They wanted to obey until one day a new law initiated by the king required them to bow down and worship a huge golden statue. Well, their obedience stopped. They knew they could never bow down and worship anyone or anything other than the one true God. As punishment, they were thrown into a furnace with a fire hotter than anything we can imagine. Now here comes the part that changed my whole view of prayer. They prayed for God to save them. Then they told the king that while they knew their God would deliver them from the fire, they would still serve Him even if He did not rescue them. Think about that. It's pretty easy for me to follow God when He shows up. But what if He doesn't? Could I still say I would serve Him and follow Him? You know, it seems pretty simple on the surface, but when it comes down to crunch time, trusting God is often a different story. My focus on prayer changed because of the example of these three teens who prayed and trusted God no matter what. I can't say I am always confident in prayer, but trusting God no matter the outcome has become my standard. I pray and then I turn the results over to God and I trust Him completely. The second influence that has defined my prayer life lives within me. On our wedding night, Nancy said we need to pray at a time when the absolute last thing on my mind was prayer. So since that first night of our marriage, we have prayed together nightly, probably at least 99% of the time. We've prayed for our marriage, for our kids, to be good parents, for others, for marriages in general, and on and on. And we've seen God show up time and time again. Has He answered every prayer the way we wanted Him to? No, but He has answered every prayer. We've learned that His way is always the best. If there's one thing that has made the difference in our marriage, it's consistent prayer. I have no doubt that the reason our marriage is stronger than ever today is because of prayer. So, you pray with your spouse? If your answer is yes, keep it up. Never stop. If your answer is no, will you give it a chance? Will you commit to praying together every day for the next month? I know for some of you, just thinking about praying with each other is scary. You may be thinking that the fiery furnace doesn't look that bad compared to praying together. So let me help. Find some level of comfort and start there. It may be as simple as deciding the things you both agree to pray for, and then each of you praying silently. It really doesn't matter where you start. Just start. I promise you, God will show up. He will let you know that He is in this marriage with you. 100%. I know this for a fact. If you begin praying together today, you will never regret it. Whatever it takes, make that first step. If you found this video helpful, would you share it with somebody? Thanks.